Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everybody, and I hope you're in a good health today. So today I will discuss about a presentation of Emily Johnson. We're going to talk about Emily Johnson's winning presentation at the 3-minute thesis competition. Emily's research is about mosquitoes and how pantyhose and paper clips can save lives. But more than that, her presentation is a great example of how to use language and multimedia effectively to communicate complex ideas. Let's take a closer look. First, let's talk about language use. Emily's presentation is clear, concise, and engaging. She used everyday language to explain complicated scientific concepts. And she does it in a way that is easy to understand for people who are not experts in her field. For example, she describes the mosquitoes as the deadliest animal on the planet and explains how they transmit disease like malaria and dengue fever. She also uses analogies and metaphors to help the audience visualize her research. For instance, she compares her mosquito traps to tiny holes and mosquitoes' Airbnbs. In addition to her language use, Emily's presentation also has a clear structure. She starts with a hook to grab the audience attention and then introduce her research questions and hypotheses and explains her methods and results. Finally, she concludes with the implication of her research and its potential impact on public health. This structure makes her presentation easy to follow and helps the audience stay engaged. Now let's talk about multimedia use. Emily's presentation is visually appealing and simple, and uses multimedia effectively to support her message. She uses images and videos to illustrate her research and show her mosquito traps in action. She also uses animation. She also uses other media to explain complex scientific concepts, like how mosquitoes are attracted to humans. What's more, Emily's multimedia use is not distracting or overwhelming. She uses visuals sparingly but strategically to emphasize her points and keep the audience engaged. For example, she uses a graph to show how her mosquito traps outperform existing methods of mosquito control. And she uses a map to show where her research is taking place. In all conclusions, in summary, Emily Johnson's winning presentation 3-minute thesis competition is a great example of how to use language and multimedia effectively to communicate complex ideas. Her language use is clear, concise, and engaging. And her presentation has a good structure that makes it easy to follow. Her multimedia use is visually appealing and support her message without being distracting. If you want to learn how to communicate your research effectively, Emily's presentation is definitely worth watching. And that is all from today. I close my presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.